Hey, how's it going, guys? Juan Magikarp here again. This video is going to be featuring a team I've worked on for the past couple of weeks. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's just a lot of hyper offense. Just turn your brain off, click a move. It's beautiful. So we have Incineroar at the top left right there. It's a great Pokemon. Everybody's using it. It's bulky. You've seen it. It's the fat cat that eats berries. It's great. Also helps with support. Then I went on the dark side with Urshifu single strike, so it's dark fighting. You got Sucker Punch, Detect, Close Combat, Wicked Blow. The thing hits. It hits hard, and I also paired it with Black Glasses, so just a lot of damage. And then a lot of times with physical attackers, everybody loves this little ice cat or hates it. But I got Chien-Pao. So Chien-Pao's ability lowers all defense on the field, yours and your opponent's. So a lot of times people love pairing it up with Urshifu, Dragon Knight. There's another Montu. Basically anything that's physical, you want to take advantage of defense stats being dropped. And then I went with Whimsicott as our Tailwind setter. In the past, in some of my other videos, you've seen me use Talonflame and stuff like that. I still love the Firebird, but it's just lost how effective it can be because you're literally just using Gale Wings to get that up. But after that, if you use one Brave Bird or they try to chip you or something, you don't have priority anymore in your Tailwind. So Whimsicott here is better. Same thing, the reason why Tornadus was seen everywhere, just because of the prankster ability. And I am running it with that Covert Cloak, so that way nobody tries to, use Fake Out. Like it's happened a lot in a lot of matches. People will use Fake Out to try to stop it from setting up because they know that's what it does. And the Covert Cloak helps with that. And then I am running the Sunny Day on this, which is something I've seen a lot too. But the reason why I like running Sunny Day is for the HISUIAN Typhlosion, which the typing is great already. It's a Fire Ghost, and it does have Choice Scarf. So I trained it to be max special attack and speed and Choice Scarf. So it outspeeds pretty much everything, and then with Tailwind, it definitely guarantees it. It does run into a bit of a funk when people do like Flutter Mane Icy Wind or Bundle Icy Wind or like Raging Bolt, Electro Web, and those moves just lower your speed stat. So then that's when it kind of gets a little murky. But basically, if anyone's seen my other Trick Room videos with Torkoal or know how it works, it's basically Eruption with full HP, under the sun, lots of damage. Like even Pokemon that resisted, they just blow up. And I love the HISUIAN Typhlosion. It's great. When I had Pokemon Gold and Silver, I went Cyndaquil, so I've always loved Typhlosion. And it is nice that even without Sunny Day, it still deals a lot of damage. And unlike Torkoal, who's slow, you don't have to bank on needing Trick Room set up in order for it to go first and take advantage. Like with Choice Scarf, it's already pretty fast, and I do love that I do have the hidden ability Frisk on it. So pretty much, it also on ladder, it's closed team sheet basically. You don't know what people are running or what items they're using, but with Frisk, with the Frisk ability, it'll tell you, hey, so and so is running Assault Vest, so and so is running Focus Sash or stuff. So it kind of helps mitigate the battles a little bit. So that way, if I know something has a Focus Sash, maybe I'll double up on it. Or if someone has an Assault Vest that would help them resist my Typhlosion, I could, have Incineroar use Knockoff or something like that. And then, last but not least, the Gold Boy himself, Goldango. It was a pain in the ass to evolve this thing from a Gimmighoul to a Goldango just because of getting all the 999 Gimmighoul coins. Anyone that knows, it was a pain in the ass. But this thing's awesome. I'm just running the very straightforward choice spec variant with Thunderbolt, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, and Power Gem, just to try to get an overall pretty decent coverage. This team does pretty well as of now. I don't know how it's going in the video, 'cause I'm doing this before, but right now I'm 10 and 5 on ladder. I'm an Ultra Ball rank, and it's doing pretty well. And what is nice is that when it's coming up against Sun teams, I just lead with the Whimsicott and Typhlosion, since I know they want that Sun up anyways. And I just do Tailwind, so I can get the speed control right off the bat. They're already gonna set the Sun up for us. And then I just Terrafire Eruption for a lot of damage. So hopefully we get to see some of that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Go. Alrighty. Let's get into this. Let's see if we can keep it going. Keep it alive. Yeah, so far this is what I got. Will I go down? I hope not. Yeah, go fast. I mean, it makes sense. Tailwind, you know. Alright. I hope you guys are having a nice Saturday. Lovely weekend. Whatever. I'm just happy to be able to play again. I knew this would happen. I knew the minute I would talk badly about Trick Room and all that jazz that I would come up against the Trick Room. And it's also the Indeedee for Psychic Terrain to try to help with that, so that's a little annoying. Yikes. Okay, so hear me out. This is what I'm gonna do. They're gonna try to set up Trick Room. I am just going to lead with Urshifu and Typhlosion, because we pretty much, the Typhlosion is faster than everything there, so we'll let that ride. So I'm not too worried about Sunny Day and all that. I needed to set it up. Honestly, I feel good about Chimp out here too, and then go Dango. So now I'm kind of curious what they're gonna bring for their lead. Because obviously I have speed control right now with the Whimsicott. They know that. They could lead the Indeedee to get the rain up, and then maybe Cresselia, so that way there's 2 ways for them to try to guarantee Trick Room. I don't know. Oh, that's... Okay. Yo! See? No. So I know exactly what's going on. See, this is why Frisk is nice. I like Frisk. Frisk is a great move. Hidden ability. So basically, now we both know that we can just go into the Indeedee and go crazy, because the strat, I think I've had a video a while ago about this, but you pair up Tatsugiri with Toxic Orb, you bring in the Dondozo, the Tatsugiri does Endure, so it lives with 1 HP, and then you can switch out and you have a boosted bond. I'm gonna say no to that, and I know I'm just gonna do this. And then I am just going to Wicked Blow the crap out of the Indeedee. I'm curious as to what they're gonna do though. Yeah, see? Yeah! Wait, no, the Eruption though. Does it kill? I don't think so. Let's go! Okay. I think it still dies. Let's go. Let's go! Yeah, so that berry was to help against super effective moves, but nada. No, I'm stoked. This is good. This is really good. See, now the Tatsugiri is poisoned, but like I said, the strat was to live on 1 HP, and then the poison kills it, but then your Dondozo still gets the commander boosts. all of it, but then you get another switch in, because usually if it's Tatsugiri and Dondozo, you can't, what's it called? You can't switch in another mon, you can't switch out. But that was a strat that, Wolf Click, I like watching his videos, great. That's your strat that him and a couple other people were running, but I think he's the one that like really let it go off. Now I got choices to make. I don't know if to switch out, because usually it's like an order up wave crash. So actually I'm going to switch in Goldango, I feel good. Or maybe it has an EQ and that would suck. And then I'm just gonna Wicked Blow, so that way the crit kind of negates the stat boost that I got on defense. Now I kind of wish I had Whimsicott so I could set up the sun, but it is what it is. Yeah, I knew it. Yikes. Do I die? That's fine. Yeah, see, with the crit, it basically negates the leftovers. This is such a fat fish. Tatsugiri is still being hurt by poison, so... I'm just gonna save my Terra, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna just Thunderbolt. And then I wonder if I Dark Terra, Sucker Punch it, will it be enough to kill? What do you guys think? Because my thought process behind it is if my Sucker Punch goes first on the Dondozo, that kills, and then the Thunderbolt goes into the Tatsugiri. Let's do that. Big brain. Even though hyper offense, everybody just thinks it's like brain dead and you're just clicking physical moves. There's a lot of thought behind it and switching in. I did get lucky with that Earthquake, that it was a low roll, meaning the damage output is a low, medium, or high. No, so what's it gonna do? Rest? Oh, that's right, Psychic Terrain, I'm an idiot. I was just talking about Psychic Terrain and how it helps to fake out and stuff like that. This is so sad. What's their last mod? Cresselia. I mean, I still have my Typhlosion with Choice Scarf in the back, so I feel like, and I got my Chimpow. So I'm not that worried, but that was a bad play. And see, I know on my reels and Instagram, I put a lot of like, guys, check out what I did. Everybody makes mistakes. That's how you learn and go from there. But definitely, you can look silly when you do stupid stuff like that. Honestly, I feel great just Thunderbolting again, and then I'm gonna Wicked Blow, not Sucker Punch, because Terrain's up. What? Fairy? Interesting. I figured with the choice spec damage at that HP I'd get it, but let's see. Yeah, they're trying to go for Trick Room. Okay, let's see what happens. That was a good Terra, but Stored Power. I don't know what that was about, man. So Stored Power, I personally learned about that move because of doing Raid for very strong Pokemon. The strat is to use moves like Iron Defense, basically any move that boosts your stat, and then once you get to a certain amount, Stored Power just hits for hard damage, but I don't really know what they were doing. I get the feeling they're just gonna forfeit after this anyways, but... And then just Wicked Blow again. Yeah, that's what I figured. But yeah, I don't really know what that strat was. I've never seen it on ladder. Like I feel like that sounds like some global challenge kind of shenanigans of just running something nobody would think of or have a way to like figure out and counter it. Yeah, that was weird. Like I won, but it's still weird. I don't know. Okay, how much closer are we to Master Ball? Okay, and I think I've gotten, like, I don't know how the points system works, but I think it's because I've been doing so well that this gives you more points. So, in theory, I think if I win this match, I should be in Master Ball, or if I win this one and another one, I'll be at Master Ball. I'm not sure. Yeah, but, so this team is just really fun. Just as long as, you know, terrains are up and stuff like that. And I mean, I should have known too, because that's the reason why I run, what's it called? Ice Spinner on my Chimp Out. Icicle Crash feels better on this team just because of the flinch chance and stuff like that, to punish your opponents. But yeah, the Ice Spinner gets rid of terrain, so it gets rid of grassy terrain, electric terrain, any terrains, and it helps give an advantage to you. Here they're running into the Peppler almost Rain Team strat. So honestly, this is something I've done in the past. I'm just gonna run my Whimsicott and Typhlosion, and the whole thought process behind that is because I also see that they have the Archaludon, which if Rain is set up by Peppler, the Pelican, Electro Shot just goes off on the first turn, doesn't take the 2 turns to charge, just boom, bang, zap, and you get a special attack boost for free basically. But with Whimsicott and Prankster, I'm able to just stop that. And then that helps too in case they run Hurricane. And then honestly, I kind of feel good with just Urshifu and then Chimp-Out. Like they have a lot of physical attackers, but I don't want to run the Incineroar. Just because I don't want to be too physical heavy, just because a lot of times Archaludon's ability Stamina, which people run a lot, anytime it gets hit by physical or special attackers, it boosts its defense up. So it could become something late game where it's just like, nah, we're not gonna beat that thing. Let's see, do they need a Peppler Archaludon? No. Okay, so he has a Clear Amulet and then Miracle Seed. Okay. So here, it's a bit of a mind game for them at least, because basically, I can try to set up either Tailwind or Sunny Day. I kind of want to go with Tailwind just because I know they're going to maybe switch it to Peppler or something like that. So I'm just going to Tailwind. And that's just so that way I get the overall speed. And then what I am worried about is them reading into me terrestrializing my Typhlosion into the fire, which means then they can fake out into it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to Terra, Fire, and Eruption. See what happens. That feels good. And basically the reason why I'm saying there was mind games is because Rillaboom gets fake out. So I have Cobra Cloak to cover for that, and then I have a Ghost typing on my Typhlosion, which is beneficial, so that way they will try to fake out the Whimsicott. Yes, good. And then I still get Tailwind up. And it's a good thing that Rillaboom doesn't have an Assault Vest, because this is gonna hurt. Like, this is gonna... That's nuts. That is... Gunk Shot miss. Let's go. So we're in a great spot right now. Gunk Shot. It's like I have it on the Okidogi when I was doing the global challenge, but it's a move where it's like it's good stab damage on a poison type, But when you miss it, it just sucks. Basically, I almost got it to, I think, a 2 knockout, but I wasn't paying attention, but I think they had focus sash on the blowfish, basically. Okay, so here, see now that the Pepler's in Pelican, I still feel weird saying that. Even in the last video, I was like, Pepler. It sounds weird. But here, basically, to counteract their range setup, which obviously dampens the damage on my fire moves. Now I do Sunny Day. Now I just Eruption again. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And either they give up and know what's gonna happen, or they just... Let's see what they do. That's fine. That's more than fine. Yeah, so now with the Prankster ability, I will go first, counteract that, and then just hit hard again. And then basically what I'm hoping is that their Pelican chose to use Hurricane, which if it doesn't have the rain set up, he can miss. Yikes. Yikaroos. Yeah, and then with the grassy terrain, it helps grass type moves, but I'm basically almost back to full health on my Whimsicott. They're either going to try to switch out the Pepler so that way they can at least try to set up the rain again, but Whimsicott is pretty much all set. I can see them trying to switch out the Pepler, so honestly, I'm just gonna Moonblast into that. My Whimsicott's not that strong, that's not how I trained it, but... And then Eruption just for... Oh, okay, see? That's good. So he did Wide Guard, which basically stops Eruption, stops Dazzle and Gleam. Any moves that double targets Pokemon, that's fine. But I still use Moonblast, and I'm faster than the other their side, so... Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now their Wide Guard's gone. So hopefully my Typhlosion doesn't die. Gunshot connects. That's fine. That's fine. I did what I had to do. Yeah. So now here, I'm in a very good spot. I only lost 1 Mon. Typhlosion is still full health because they knew they needed to get rid of Whimsicott. Honestly, I'm just gonna Typhlosion. I mean, single strike Urshifu. Yeah, and there's Archaluna. Good. Which is a great Mon. I have one. It's just hard running it. It's, I don't know, something about it. It's kind of tricky in the competitive setting, even with the regionals that passed recently. Some people ran it, but it didn't really make top cut, I believe. I hope I'm not spreading fake news. They still haven't Terra'd yet, so basically what I want to do is just Wicked Blow to just really get damage down on that Mon. And then my Eruption should knock out both. Should. I'm gonna Terra. Probably the Archaluna, probably a Dragon type. Okay. So now my close combat, it's not gonna do much to it. This fish just doesn't want to die. Okay. Eruption. And then this is still gonna hit for regular damage. If it was Dragon, I would have resisted, but I think close combat might... Oh, no, with the defense boost, that might change things. There we go. I forget Wicked Blow always crits, which basically negates that first stage of boost. Yeah. Thing never stood a chance. Yeah. This team is just... It's very scary. Even like in the first match, it's worrisome because with a team like mine where you're going to be setting up Tailwind, basically trying to get speed control, something like Trick Room just stops that. Which is why when I was able to find out that they had the Toxic Orb and figure out what strat they were running, I just knocked out the Indeedee to just basically cut it out. Yeah, and then from here it's basically, it's all over. I can just close combat. I can just do one final eruption. It's my last one. And then, yeah, they probably just cancel. Yep. Yeah, and it's such a nutty team because it's like, not a lot of people on ladder, at least. I'm not seeing any HISUIAN Typhlosions. And it's a great mon. It's basically a glass cannon, but that's what the Whimsicott's there for, to really help it up. Like, there have been games where I'll just leave Typhlosion, like I think I did that in the game before. I'll just leave it in the back, have the sun up, Tailwind, and with the Choice Scarf, it basically just guarantees I outspeed majority of the stuff. Click Eruption, game over. But yeah, but it's not perfect for sure. Oh, I'm so close. Okay. But yeah, this team's not perfect by any means. It still has its issues with certain mons. I mean, you guys saw with the wide guard, had I focused the fish instead and not the Pippler, that could have been another turn where he could have stopped it. And I am a Choice Scarf Typhlosion, basically meaning each choice item gives you a certain boost, but it limits you to one move that you use it. So I would have been stuck on Eruption unless I switch out, which obviously is not favorable. Yeah, see, like now with they got a Gouging Fire, which is basically like the Paradox Entei. It's a great mon. They're very physical heavy though. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna lead them again. Typhlosion, and then I kind of like Goldango. Goldango, and then Urshifu. That seems fine. That seems fine. Obviously, the stuff that's a little worrisome with their team is that they have the Raging Bolt, which is the Paradox Raikou, and it has Thunderclap, which is basically a priority move. So it can be a little tricky. Let's see what they leave. Okay. So the Entei has that, and Incineroar, like always, has the Citrus Berry. Is it attack or speed? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to outspeed that, and I don't know if I want to use. Okay. I think I'm gonna Tailwind, and then this is the same predicament that I had last game too, where they have a Pokemon like the Rillaboom, but in this case it's Incineroar, that they can use Fake Out. So I don't know if they're gonna read into me just tearing my HISUIAN Typhlosion right off the bat, which would be troublesome. I could just lose a match off of this turn. I locked it. And now we wait for the terrestrializing animation, and then wait a sweet baby Jesus that they went for the Whimsicott, or this is gonna be ugly fast. There we go. So we got Tailwind up. I'm faster. I mean, I think I was faster just because of the choice, but It was a critical hit on Incineroar. Okay. Heat Crash. Okay, so they just doubled up on it. So I was able to get Tailwind up. I didn't want to do the... I didn't want to do Sunny Day because obviously it's 2 fire Pokemon. I think that's why they led that, just because they saw my HISUIAN TYPHLOSION and were like, oh, that makes sense. And then here, so I do have Tailwind up, so both of my Mons just outspeed. What I can see them doing is just maybe protecting the... This is tricky. No, okay, so I'm just gonna Power Gem this, and the reason why I'm doing that is just in case if they don't protect, I can try to hit it for some pretty good damage. They don't protect. Okay, that's huge. Let's see how much this does this time around. Okay, Power Gem. Another crit. That's okay. This person's probably pissed. Okay. Goldangle should go first. Power Gem. Yep, nice. Beautiful. And then let's see who Incineroar goes for. Probably the Goldangle. Knockoff. Buddy, you just freed me. I don't know if I would have done that. So now the speed calcs are a little weird because Choice Scarf boosts my speed, but now instead of having to keep going Eruption, I can do something else, which is favorable for me too anyways because I just got hit. And Eruption is a health-based, move. Okay. So I see what's going on here. I am just going to just Power Gem into this. And then I know that they're only just going to fake out my Typhlosion to try to stop it. So I think now would be a great time to just switch into my Urshifu. Because I want to save the Typhlosion. I don't really want to give it, let it take more damage than it needs to. And then I know that my Goldangle still outspeeds their Incineroar. Grass Hair for a Glide. Water. And then this is a good thing. This is why I switched out. Yeah, so Goldangle goes first, Incineroar goes down. And so it doesn't look like they're going for Fake Out. So let's see what happens. That's fine. So I still have a full HP Urshifu. Okay. So basically here, so that's 2 Mons. Basically, Chien-Pao does run Sucker Punch. So here what I'm gonna do is switch in my Typhlosion. It can run into the risk of it getting killed by the high horsepower, but I feel like it's more beneficial for me. And then thanks to my Urshifu's ability, Unseen Fist, I can still hit through Protect in case I'm gonna Protect. So I feel confident going with... I'm gonna just close combat there, Chien-Pao. Okay. And then here I'm predicting that they're gonna try to Sucker Punch the Goldangle, just because it was so low and it'd be super effective damage anyways. Clear Amulet, and okay, so the Chien-Pao is Focus Sash. There we go, okay. And then I win here if they try to instead target down my Urshifu. Like if the high horsepower doesn't go into the Goldangle because they assumed they were gonna kill it. Okay. Yeah, Wood Hammer hurts, especially with the grassy terrain, but that's fine. Yeah, this one's a little tricky. And my Tailwind just did go out. Oof, this doesn't look good. Yeah, it's 2 priority moves. Yeah, this one's a little sticky. Yeah, because the Sucker Punch still gets my Gold Dangle down. So I don't know if here I should just... I never set the sun up, so I can't do nothing there really. I think my Typhlosion is gonna go down. I'm gonna just do that, and then they're still just gonna Sucker Punch unless they protect because they think that they need their Chien-Pao for later. But I don't see a world where they would protect. Okay, I'm just gonna lock it to Thunderbolt, see what happens. Yeah, I mean that's the right play. It makes sense. It's super effective damage. I'm still faster, even without Tailwind. That's good to know. Let's see the damage. Okay. And now, high push power. Yeah. Oh, that was such a good game. Yeah, it's games like this where I miss my Farigiraf because of its ability Armored Tail, so priority moves like that just don't work. So it's like, oh. And I mean, he saw the damage outputs with the Gold Dangle, so it's easy to just assume that I have choice specs. That's why some people like running Gold Dangle, like a bulkier setup set, more like Nasty Plot, Leftovers, Protect, and Make It Rain and something else for coverage. But yeah, the team's not perfect. It has its flaws. I don't know if I could have played that any better. I don't know if maybe I could have switched out sooner, not commit my Terra right off the bat for Typhlosion. Maybe I could have Terra'd something, like I could have Terra'd the Gold Dangle into water, so maybe, but no, it's still would hammer. So I just feel like not much I could have done. Okay, this is fun. I haven't faced the Tornadus yet, so I'm curious as to see how it goes. But basically, Tornadus is kind of like Whimsicott. It's a support mon. It can set up Tailwind, set Rain, set Sun. And I do see a Basca Legion here, so I feel like that's a Rapid Strike Urshifu, which is water fighting. So I get the feeling that it's almost a Rain team. So okay. Here, honestly, I feel a little safer leading the Gold Dango and the Whimsicott to start. And then I think in the back, the Typhlosion to try to clean up anything. And then either Chien-Pao or Urshifu. Honestly, I like Urshifu here better. Just for the priority move, at least, to try to see if I can get them with a Sucker Punch. I haven't really been bringing in Gazpacho, the Incineroar. It's just, I feel like the fake out, it can help here and there, but okay. And then the reason why I'm just leading the Whimsicott and the Gold Dango is, again, to try to help with that fake out pressure. The Whimsicott has Covert Cloak, and a lot of people in ladder, when they're running it, I've seen they just like to run Focus Sash on it, so that way you can at least guarantee to live another turn to set something up. I just like the Covert Cloak. I'd rather set up than try to bank on another turn. Okay. So this is good for us. So basically, Sylveon's a fairy type mon, so it's not gonna like a Make It Rain. Here I'm curious if they're going to try to set up their Rain now, and then I could just counteract that and set Sunny Day up, or if they're gonna Tailwind. Honestly, I'd rather just match Tailwind in case they don't, so that way at least we outspeed. And Make It Rain feels good here, especially with the choice specs, just to do some good damage. They could switch out too. Yep, that's a possibility. Hopefully Basculegion. And then Rain. I will put money down it's Rain. Rain Dance. Oh wait, no, it's Prankster, so... You know I go off first. I don't know why they would do that. Wow. Good chunk of damage. So now I am faster. So I feel just confident, just, you know, Aqua Jet, and then... Because that Basculegion is the worst of the worst for my team, especially since in the back I do have my Typhlosion. Okay. Rain Dance. So now I think it outspeeds. Nope, I'm still faster. That's great. And then make it rain, clean up. Oh, it lived! Oh, that sucks. I mean, that's 2 stages of thing that I lost anyway, that makes sense. And then what? Last respects? Wave crash. That's fine. You die though to that. Okay. That's fine. So, yeah, Whimsicott's still alive. It does suck that I am taunted though, just because of, I get the feeling they brought Urshifu if they set the rain up like that. So, well, let's do this. Urshifu. Oh, it's a Sylveon still. Okay. First, so that's choice spec, and then that. Okay, so their Urshifu is a Focus Sash, so that is scary. Hold up, let me see what the situation is. I'm taunted for 2 more turns. I don't know if I want to switch to my Urshifu. I think here... Okay, I think here I'm just going to do that and then switch out. Is that the strat? No, because I'm dark. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. I ran out of time. Okay, that works, that works. The Moonblast protected, okay. What's the Sylveon gonna do? Is it a Throat Spray variant? No. It's just so tricky. Okay, so if they're just trying to Hyper Voice stuff, that's a normal type move. I feel comfortable switching in Urshifu now. Let's see what happens. Okay, because they just protected, so I don't think they're gonna protect again. And then with Tailwind up and my Whimsicott is pretty speedy, Moonblast should go first. They're gonna Terra. Oh, they're gonna Terra Water. Yep. I hope they go into the Urshifu round. Let's go. Aqua. Oh my god, please go into the Urshifu. Yes. Okay, beautiful. So some good damage. I break the Focus Sash. Oh, is it the Pixilate Hyper Voice? And Tailwind's gone. Oh man, this is just that taunt, man. The taunt from the get-go. Am I I still fast enough though? I think with Choice Scarf maybe I am faster, but because here maybe they could protect again just in case they're worried or something. Or I could see them just aqua jetting. Yeah, that's probably the strat actually. Now that I think about it, they're just gonna aqua jet. This is another reason why Sun teams and stuff like that, they like having Torkoal, so you can switch in for the drought and stop the rain. Yep, and that's game. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah, just one. Yeah, Urshifu is still one of those things, man, where it's just like, give it Mystic Water, give it the Rain, Water Terra. That's it. It's a game. So sad. Yeah. I mean, kudos to them. They did the right thing. Now I understand why they weren't that concerned about setting up Tailwind. They're setting up the Rain. They wanted to make sure that the Whimsicott could just be stopped. I'm trying to think. Maybe what I could have done is just I had Tailwind up, so maybe what I could have done is just switched out, so that way at least I can shake off the taunt, and then I could be back. Yeah, I think that's the only thing, because I think everything else was okay. But I mean, I did do the stupid play of switching in a Dark type in front of a Fairy, because it could have just done Moonblast. But the Hyper Voice, I forget how it works, what the item is. No, it has choice specs. I think it might be just an ability that the Sylveon has, kind of like how Primarina has a Liquid Voice. So when you use Hyper Voice, it's a water type move. Yeah, so I think that's the only thing I could honestly say. Don't switch a Dark type in front of a Fairy, and if you get taunted, just switch out. It's the reason why a lot of people would like doing Trick Room teams. If for their Trick Room setter, they'll give it Mental Herb, so that way you can just shake that off. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty proud of the matches I played, the team overall. I just had a lot of fun making it these past couple weeks. Like, I was thinking about it, and I was just like, I really like this Pokemon. This Pokemon's not really being used. Why not? So I just built the team around it. My friend Corey also helped. We just kept giving, you know, like, I'm like, hey man, what do you think about this? What do you think about this Terra? This, that. So thanks to him for his input as well. Yeah, I think that's about it. Actually, now, drum roll. Did we get into... No, we didn't. We lost. I was just messing with you guys. Yeah, no, we lost that, so yeah. Well, that was it. I really had a lot of fun with this team. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Like and subscribe. Hopefully, I will get into Master Ball this weekend. Will I? Will I not? Who knows? I hope you tune into the next one. Have a good one. Peace.